Welcome to the Membership Guys podcast. Kick-ass advice and tips for membership site owners.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 96 of the Membership Guys podcast. I'm your host, Mike Morrison, one of the Membership Guys, and this is the show where I dispense proven practical tips and advice for membership site owners. Today, we're talking about launching your membership. Your membership launch is your one big shot at bringing in an initial influx of members and getting yourself off to the best possible start to carry your membership forward and give it momentum for months and years to come. Now, compared to other types of online products, your membership launch isn't as do or die as it is when you're launching a course or you're launching a piece of software or something like that. And that's because of the recurring revenue. If your launch doesn't quite go to plan, or if you decide to have a soft launch or a slower launch, then you still have a basis to build and build and build, because the members you bring in during your launch, they're going to keep paying you month after month. And that gives you a nice solid foundation for growth. But your launch is still important. You want to get off to the best possible start. And in today's episode, I'm going to talk about the best way and the key factors in having a successful membership launch. Before we really dig into that, I just want to say that this episode of the Membership Guys podcast is brought to you by MemberSiteAcademy.com. MemberSiteAcademy.com is the number one resource for anybody looking to plan, build, launch, and grow a successful membership website. When you sign up for MemberSiteAcademy.com, not only do you get access to our step-by-step membership roadmap that takes you through the entire process of planning out, building, launching, and then running and growing your membership site. You also get our extensive training library, which covers pretty much every single topic you could ever want to know about when it comes to the tech side, when it comes to marketing and strategy. You also get regular live training, masterminds, resources, discount perks, and of course, our mega supportive community. And I'm not just shilling some sponsored product here. MemberSiteAcademy.com is brought to you by myself and by my partner, Miss Callie Willows, the Membership Guys. So if you enjoy our podcast, you're going to love the real work that we're doing there inside MemberSiteAcademy.com with hundreds of fellow membership site owners. Honestly, if you are serious about growing a successful membership site, this is a no-brainer. Head over to MemberSiteAcademy.com and check it out. All right, so let's talk about launching your membership website. The real key to a successful membership launch is to turn it into an event. Now, the second that you decide that you're going to start a membership site, the first thing you should do is put up a waiting list. Somewhere where you can send traffic to and capture the interest of people who would potentially become members when you finally open your doors. So you want to get those people on an email list. And then as you're building your membership and as everything comes together, you can be teasing out little details, asking questions, conducting a little focus group with the people on your wait list. The idea is to build up anticipation, get these guys excited, get them invested, so that when you do have a launch date and when you build everything, you've got all your content ready and you know when you're going to be launching your membership, you have this base of initial potential members who are hyped up, they're amped up, and they're salivating over the prospect of finally being able to join this membership that they've waited weeks or even waited months for. Now, you might even decide to let those guys in a little early. You could use your waitlist subscribers as a beta testing group where you open the doors to them maybe a few weeks or even a month in advance to have them test out the site, check it out for bugs, make sure everything's working, give you some initial feedback and initial directions on the user interface and so on. Even if you decide not to do that kind of testing, it's still a good idea to let the guys who are on your wait list into your membership early, even if it's just a few days, so that when you do your big opening to the public, there's already members who are in there, who are chatting amongst themselves, who can help the newer people joining. You've already got that buzz and that excitement and that activity going on in your community that's going to make anyone else who joins really feel like they've joined something special. Now, the key to turning your launch into an actual event is to center it around a piece of high impact, high visibility content. So something like an online summit, something like a challenge, maybe it's a 24-hour live stream or an actual physical in-person live event. The sort of thing that's going to get a lot of people paying attention, a lot of eyeballs, a lot of people consuming your content, and ultimately wanting more from you. This is where things like a traditional 3-part video series like you see from Jeff Walker with his product launch formula, this sort of stuff that really draws people in, that has a time-sensitive element to it. It's only available, it's only been offered for a certain amount of time, draws people in, gets them highly engaged with your message, highly engaged with the subject that your membership is then going to teach, and it entices them into sticking around and wanting to know more about how you can help them. This high visibility content and the way in which you market it and all of that sort of stuff is what's going to give you that sort of event-like buzz rather than simply just being another blog post or a few videos or a couple of podcast episodes going out. It gets people's attention, gets them drawn in, and makes it easier for you to then compel them into action. And you're going to get people to take that next step and get them beyond simply consuming your content and into actually signing up for your membership by offering a no-brainer launch promotion on your membership pricing. The price that somebody joins your membership for during your launch should be the best deal that is ever offered on your membership. And it's not just about being able to say to people, if you join today, then our monthly pricing will be $10 less than it normally would be. It's about really emphasizing the fact that not only does someone joining during your launch event window get that lower pricing, but they lock it in for the lifetime of their membership. So they're not just saving $10 or $15 or even $20 today, they save that amount this month, next month, and every month for the entire life that they're a member. So that's saving hundreds or possibly even thousands of dollars over the life of their membership. So you can really leverage this and have a time-sensitive promotion for your launch pricing that enables you to really ramp up and really compel people into action, because if people dither, people hang around, and if they wait a few weeks to join, then of course your membership will still be open, but it's going to cost them that little bit more. Then, of course, sweeten the pot with any sort of bonuses you can offer, any sort of little added incentives. So if you have other products, if you can perhaps offer some sort of one-time seminar or live Q&A session with you that is only available for people who join during your launch event window, then again, that just adds further motivation to compel people into taking action. Not just taking action to join your membership, but taking action to join your membership during this very specific short window of time. Again, it's about getting that initial influx of members that's going to give you the buzz and the momentum to carry your site forward for weeks, months, and years to come. So it really pays off to get as many people as possible to join during that initial launch period. And truth be told, in a lot of ways, your launch is some of the easiest marketing that you'll ever do for your membership site, because you're bringing something completely brand new to market. And with that, there's a natural inbuilt level of curiosity, of excitement, of hype, of buzz. And it's not too difficult to ride that wave and to really capitalize on the attention that you're going to be getting when you bring in a brand new membership site out. Once the launch is over, once that buzz and that hype and that excitement starts to die down, that's when the real work begins in terms of bringing in new members. And of course, that's something that we talked about on past episodes of the Membership Guys podcast. We talk about it on the blog, and we have courses which show you the strategies and the techniques for bringing in new members on an ongoing basis inside membersiteacademy.com. So again, those keys to a successful membership site launch. First and foremost, make sure that the second you know that you're building a membership site, you have a coming soon page where someone can join up to your waitlist. Then make sure that as you're building your site, creating your content and pulling everything together, you're dripping out and you're teasing out details about the progress you're making to your waitlist. You want to ramp up that anticipation and that excitement so that when you open the doors, they are chomping at the bit. Those are the guys who are going to rush to get into your membership because they've been waiting and anticipating it for so long. Really turn your membership launch into an event by centering it around high visibility, high impact content that has that big event feel that's going to get a lot of eyeballs, get a lot of attention, get a lot of people wanting more. And you compel those people into action and take advantage of that attention by having a no-brainer special promo on your launch pricing and throwing in bonuses and added incentives to get people to join during your launch event window. Hopefully this has been useful. Hopefully it's given you some things to think about if you're working towards a membership launch, or perhaps you're going to be relaunching. Maybe you follow the open-close launch model. Launching a membership is something we dive into in a lot more detail inside membersiteacademy.com. So if you really want to ensure that your launch is successful, head over to membersiteacademy.com, check it out, jump into the community. We've got a full course on launch strategies, and we've got a bunch of different trainings and other ways in which we support you in having a successful membership launch too. That's it from this week's episode. Hopefully you found it useful. As always, I'd love your feedback. I love to know what worked and what didn't work for you during your membership site launch, or any of the comments that you have on this episode. Hit me up on Twitter at membershipguys, or in our free Facebook group, talkmemberships.com. Just punch that URL into your browser, talkmemberships.com, and it'll redirect you through to our free Facebook group. Or of course, if you're a community member at membersiteacademy.com, let us know what you think of this episode inside the forums as well. I'm out of here for now, but I'll be back again next week with a brand new episode of the Membership Guys podcast. If you've enjoyed today's episode of the Membership Guys podcast, we invite you to check out the membersiteacademy.com. The Membersite Academy is the essential resource for anyone at any stage of starting, growing, and running a membership website. So whether you're still figuring out what your idea is going to be, or whether your website is already up and running and you're just looking for ways to grow it and attract new members, then the Membersite Academy can help you to get to the next level. With our extensive course library, monthly training, exclusive member-only discounts, perks and tools, and a supportive, active community to help you along the way with feedback, encouragement and advice, the Membersite Academy is the perfect place to be for anyone looking to start, manage and grow a successful membership website. So check it out at membersiteacademy.com.